Alright, good evening, you little shits. Yeah, okay, so we gotta figure out, like, this is probably a bit quiet at the moment, so I gotta figure out which fucking settings are what, because it's, this time, I actually have fiddled with it, so it's kind of, I don't get to yell. I get to yell about other things. DSK, how audible is it? Let's see. Headphones are probably as loud as I want them on my end. Doesn't look like we're getting any red linings. We could probably go up a little. It's actually a bit loud, huh? Alright, that's weird. Huh. I think it was like going all the way around. Like, because I was looking at the little thingy here, and I think it was like literally going up in through red and then coming all the way back up to fucking yellow. So, alright, how are we? I like the, I gotta get the fucking balance of the fucking whatever the shit it is. The input here and the controls on OBS. Yeah, no, it's too silent. That's not unexpected. All right, so we'll turn OBS up a little bit. Okay. Problem is, there's always a little bit of a delay, between like what I'm doing and what you're hearing. Although I don't know how much. I mean, I got no dropped frames so far, which is a blessing. Because the gain was, I think, all the way up. I think the gain was like all the fucking way up. So I turned it all the way down, and then I've been slowly dialing it back up. All right, so it's well, we'll see how it goes against something actually like fucking once we're going. Alright. So I got my little fucking Nintendo 64. This is the actual Nintendo one because I managed to get the rumble working with, whatever the fuck it's called. Rosalie's Lupin emulator, which is quite a good one, actually. I recommend it for Nintendo 64. Alright. This is the delightfully fun, but, could have used a few extra buttons. This isn't a bad game, Dark Arms. A few little things to tweak it to something really good, but, like, it wasn't a bad game. Alright, where are we? The Planet Nintendo 64. Give a little yellow face the finger. There was lots of shit on the fucking Nintendo 64.
I think the fans will be getting their money's worth tonight. Steve Austin has him where he wants him.
Oh, right. This was the first fucking wrestling game I had on the 64, and it wasn't very good. Alright, keep me appraised on, like, the audio and the fucking shit, because, I have to, like, fucking basically go look at it and shit. And, that you can see everything and whatnot. Because I'm completely out of practice. Alright, so this is, for the patrons, this one. I think I'm on, like, the, the $8 patron. Which gives you access to the betas. It comes with a save file that you need to get it to work, because it is just for the, it's coming through the headphones hot. Exhibition. Actually, first, so you might, a few little changes hither and yon. I mean, probably some of the best places to go to look at some of the differences in this just into the creation suite, because there's so much cool shit. Like, I mean, you can have factions, you can have tag team and faction entrances, which rules. They're full entrances too now, like the game has full entrances. So like, you gotta be a patron to get the save file, but once he's happy with like a version 5, there'll be a public release for it, just, so everybody can play it. But like, they got like gold dust stuff in there, some like actual fucking Hogan parts as well. But yeah, so like there's really, really nifty shit. So the fighting style section's almost been completely revamped. So you've got like different heavy grapples. Okay, might be a bit where is that? Knock the desktop audio down a few pegs. So yeah, so there's the standard that's the standard heavy grapple, right? And then there's now the new super heavy and the shoot grapple. So this is the different grapples you get when you do your heavy grapple. And so it just gives like a little bit, there's just lots more little bits of variety. Some different run styles. You got the slower version, the ladies run. Okay, so some more variety in terms of counter reversals. Great stuff. Something I noticed when I was playing was there are actually different rope rebounds. So there's... Which is just such a fucking great detail to add. There's just loads of stuff in this that's just fantastic. Is it low enough now? But yeah, there's... where's... Some fighting style... yeah, cool. I think it might be in the... Yeah, fighting stance. We got loads more fighting stances as well. So, your kind of classic amateur wrestling, boxing, kind of like a, hunched over version there. Got a few martial arts styles, a couple of normals. The shoots, Taz's Unga Bunga stance. Both kinds of women. A few more wrestling ones. And, just lots of little details like this that, the face cam should be there. Isn't it there? I don't know why the face cam's not there. Huh. Alright. It got blacked out. Don't know what happened. Should be there now. But I mean, above and beyond, there's just... this has sort of all been reorganized as well to make it a little more, sort of sensible. So, amongst other things, you now have running special grabs. You have you've got strikes and things you can do when you've got special on. So now you've got special striking, and the things like the sweet chin music and the super kick are in there, so you can actually have get your special up, hold A and B, and you got sweet chin music. Yeah, Dos for Done, you'll be back on tomorrow. If this is this is working. But yeah, there's running specials as well, so now you can have the spear actually be a running special as opposed to just a running move, which is great. Yeah, there's some because that you're like, all right, that's pretty good. But then there's been some real work done here in the running grapple department, where there's just lots more. So. Choke slam, running crucifix. The thing is the move creator that Randy Price has developed is really fucking good. I think it was Randy Price. The running Fame Master. But look at this, got the HBK flying forearm with the fucking kick up. So you finally do the fucking, Some head scissors, hurricane ranas, you know, the old kneeling throat thrust. You know, 2 versions of rock spinning DDT, because that's what we want. But yeah, look, we've actually got like spears that sort of grab, and they look fucking great. Now you got kind of the straight on one, and you got the one that kind of spears off to the side there. Just fucking, and so you can, you know, you can have like regular, you know, a face crusher as your running grab, and then, you know, because you fucking Goldberg. Oof. I mean, there's... And the thing is, the animations are done so fucking well that it's like fucking with my brain. Like, because bear in mind, I have played WWF No Mercy for the Nintendo 64 on an almost daily basis since it was released. Like, bare minimum once a fucking week, I've played this game in some fucking form. And... you gotta know how much of it is burnt into my head as a result of that. But like, oh yeah, fucking... we're not even getting into like, you know, really significant move ads here. So like, you know, yeah, there's backslide, bear hugs. We got a few more belly to bellies. That one's in it originally. So is that one. That's the Steiner. But we got, yeah, that one's in it as well. Pretty sure that one's in it as well. I think that one is. I don't know. That one's not. Yeah, that's new. I think that's new. Yeah, we got another capture suplex as well that goes up just straight over. There's a few more like choke slams. Oh yeah, a new DDT. Fucking look at that. Like a double German. Pretty sure that's new. There's a lot. But like... oh yeah, some of the wacky ones. So they got like the ultimate muscle shit in here. That's the more, you know, natural looking one. I love this shit. But yeah, I got a few more great additions in here, like, I mean, it might have been the cable, I don't know, I think it was just, you know, goblins. So we have a more RKO, you know, in it. A sort of more finisher double arm DDT, which I do really like. That's one of the nice little additions in this, actually, is there are special move versions of moves that weren't, like, special moves that should have been, really. So there's like, you know, the RKOs, and there's an actual Death Valley, like it's called the Super Death Valley driver. It's not really super exactly, but it's like, you know, it's basically a high damage Death Valley driver, so you actually can use it as a fucking finisher. There we are, yeah. We've got some like different Stone Cold Stunner cells. Whee! There's the rock cell. That was the original. I do really love 2, though. What else we got? Yeah, the Sweet Shin music's in it. Great to see. Some different versions of like the Showstopper. Like, that's another great thing. It's just different versions of stuff. Oh yeah. Actual fucking running power slams. You know, so you can have a meaningful goddamn British Bulldog for once. There's a really good one there where he walks into the fucking thing, and then there's just this one that sort of just goes off by itself. I like this one, like, yeah, because he really gets the run on. Fucking fantastic. We've also got, like, the regular rock bottom. And then the one that he uses to set up for the people's elbow if you want to go straight into it. It's just fantastic. Regal cutters in there now. Like, it's like a new game, you know? It's just actual Tiger Driver. Marvelous to see. Bunch of different tombstones. Got the, and this was like Kane's when he first showed up. That's like the early Undertaker when he used to hold him on the side. Slightly different twist of fate. Like, X Factor without the kick. Like, it's like a slightly different TKO into the actual sort of cutter, into the stunner as well. Yeah. Different pedigrees. There's an Olympic slam. Oh yeah, now you can also have 2 different fucking specials. That's pretty fucking rad. Apparently that's really hard too, like getting an extra move state into the game. Not fucking easy. A lot of work's gone into the back grapples as well, which is lovely to see. Curtain calls in it. Let's see what else we got. Taylor, yeah, the multiples there. Oh yeah, there's an Olympic slam from behind now. It's nice to see. Yeah, when you could make like the fucking creator move, so you could just have like 50 different bits in it. Yeah, there's a falling Taz mission now. Really lovely to see. There's a few extra bits and pieces in the rear grapples. But yeah, like almost everything has something new to it. Double teams. Fucking lots of new double teams. So we finally have double choke slams in here. Yeah, massive. They put the, the fucking ultimate muscle one in. There's like 2 really goofy ones. Pretty sure the double powerbomb drop was always in there. I got like some slightly different double suplexes. Oh yeah, we got the too cool wave punch. Yeah, there's a wishbone split. A few more. So we got the old demolition and occasional fucking heart foundation finisher. I can't remember who uses the side slam DDT. I think it was like fucking. I saw something in New Japan, I think. So we got like basically a slightly different version of the double power bomb, like a little more of the the kind of acolytes version. Total eliminations in there. Fuck. I love that sound effect. Massive Q, this is the No Mercy Plus mod that Randy Price has done. So this is like still in beta. The next beta's release is hopefully in the next 2 weeks, and then there'll be like a full release of this. But I mean, yeah, look at this one. Oh, fucking, that's the tits. Double arm drag, yeah, double back drops. We've got double clothesline finally, which is nice to see. Double shoulder block. 3D. 3D was always, look at that. It's one of the best moves in wrestling. Got the Hardy senton and fist drop, which is nice. And the too cool elbow, which I love. Counterattack's just still punching. There's still a few things that just don't have anything to do with it, which, I mean, like, is kind of a bummer, but also, like, you know, this is a staggering amount of work. Got some fun stuff around here as well. Like, what do we got? Oh, yeah, we got the stomach step. So you know, some different versions of some ground punches and a few other things. But there's also like some other odds and ends, so new music. Oh, the other cool thing too is the TitanTrons aren't just GIFs this time. They're very, very low-res videos. So they actually are the full fucking thing. So there's like, you know... Like, look at that. That's the actual TitanTron. He's just angry. That was his thing. He was just angry all the time. But yeah, there's a few cool things in, like, you know, some of different Undertaker ones. You know, there's TNA for people who give a shit about that for some reason. You know, William Regal's in it. I forgot about that. Raven. Like, he's just in the game. PMS. Yeah, actual, like, tag team entrances, which is just beautiful. But there's also, like, loads of extra music, even more originals. So some of these are pretty cool, you know. There's the standard run on, yeah, so these, up to 7, I think, is still the same 7. Yeah. Yeah, so now, here we get into the new ones. Owen Hart's. Mankind's good music. Gold Dust. Early Taker. Nation of Domination. British Bulldog. Some of the rest of these ones are like weird. Like some of them are from the fucking WWE Raw. Yeah, that's fantastic. But yeah. Oh wait, yeah, hang on, I forgot to go through some of the appearance stuff as well. So there's a lot more you can do in terms of appearance. So, I mean, the heads are basically the same. Hey, where are we? Body. So we actually have a lot more body types. We got, you know, your 2 skinnies, hairy and skinny. Some mediums, medium hairy. Got thicks. And some, like, actual different shaped fat guys, which is nice. Facial hair, we got some real important, like, entries. So, I mean, where are we? Got, like, the classic Hogan stash in, finally, because it just wasn't. I think it's in beard. Yeah, there's the NWO Hogan in, finally. Their hair has been completely overhauled as well. So there's short that do different sort of things with the, you know, the kind of hairline on the forehead. So you got a lot of different fucking shit. You know, some more dreads. The afro, a variety of various insane wrestling mohawks, some ponytails. But I mean, like, some of the more important shit. We got the horseshoes finally. And basically, so after you choose your front hair, it's completely reworked, so there's loads more front hair. You know, you got parts, you can go none if you're weird, you know, back and then forward, and there's just loads of variety in there. There's a few more faces in as well, and the faces are all named, which is a lot of fun. There's Steve Williams, there's X-Pac, Yokozuna. A few extra Undertakers. Kira Tail's faces always look so fucking funny. Like a few of the beta faces are in there as well. One of the cool things we've got, and I hope they add a few more, is like just a few character faces basically. So like, for instance, both of Gold Dusts are in here. No, boop, there you go, you got your Gold Dust. They still haven't got the fucking Sting in here for this beta, which I hope they fix, because the Phantom sucks. Yeah, no, this, like it's insane how much this has made me revert, you know? Like, that's the kind of, like, Sting mask that came with the original, and it just doesn't look good. I'm pretty sure you can make them green. Nope. But yeah, so now we can, So, championship-wise, they've got the No Mercy Game Boy Color playthrough, which is actually kind of funny. But otherwise, things aren't really different. I think there are gonna be more arenas when it's released. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. Otherwise, it's still basically the same. But yeah, like, you know, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, that's the best kind of Sting that I can, I'd probably say about, you know, about here-ish. It's probably about the best, you know, and you can do some reasonable Surfer Stings. But, like, you know, considering they've just got Gold Dust parts in there, so you can just have Gold Dust, and, like, you know, fairly similar with, like, fucking, you know, Goldberg as well. And then there's, like, that's a creator wrestler Hogan. You know, like, that is, like, fairly fucking remarkable. Like, if they can get that shit in there, I need a decent Sting. I got, like, Misawa. They got the Misawa pants in, finally. Slightly older Misawa. And, Kobashi, Kawada. Let's make Old Man Goldberg beat up fucking Hollywood Hogan. Actually, let's make Goldust beat up Hogan. There's stuff you can do with the entrances too, including choosing Pyro, but like, it's sort of a little finicky at the moment. And look, in-ring fucking, you know, entrances. It's full, it's complete. Fuck Hogan, he's had enough camera time already. Stomp his nuts. Like, again, I've played this almost daily for like 30 years. Just having a few new moves in it is just, it's like a whole new game. Absolutely bonkers. There are a few other little things too, I'll show you in a sec. Ah, ha, ha, ha. The old drag down. The Akai, like, again, I love that new DDT. But, yeah, speaking of new moves, one I didn't show in the Creator Wrestler. The Shattered Dreams! Right in the goddamn nuts. I mean, like, the only thing holding this back is like, and look, I understand why, but like, Randy wants it all to work on like original hardware. I mean, as it stands, this is an amazing feat of ROM hackery, because normally all of this stuff has to be on the fly, put in using cheats, like pretty much every other big one. I can't remember if you can change managers per
Options.
I wanted Smackdown Mall. So, I mean, one cool thing, so yeah, you can create whole new factions, and like, you get tag team entrances and shit for these guys, which is really cool. I created X-Pac and Kane because they were like one of my favorite tag teams from back in the day. Because I know you can... I think... you might be able to change... So, alright, we got... accompanied by Marlena, so... see if we can, I think Luna's in here somewhere. Bob Backlund is! I swear she's in here somewhere. Maybe I've been hallucinating. There it must be. We'll just use Deborah as an experiment. Alright, no. So you can't change that stuff on a per costume basis. I don't think they do. There's not much in the way of added entrance videos. Like, there's a fair bit of music, but like the videos have all been altered generally. Like the ones that are added like generally for specific characters. So like, you know, there's Dude Love. Like there are definitely a few new ones in here, and you know, one might get added, but again, this is No Mercy Plus. So the idea is it's all stuff from this period, you know, by and large. You know, which is like, it's a fair purview, like, to keep it focused. Because, you know, if you start letting wrestling fans ask for shit, you're just going to wind up making a game forever.
Exhibition.
Yeah, we'll do some tag action. Because now there's actual tag entrances. That's some vintage Taker. Fucking. Draws. Gabriel. Moist and Cashew, the headbangers. Yeah, liminal dreams. I think about the orbs regularly too. The music is longer too. Like, some of them are actually kind of full songs. I do sort of wish that the New Age Outlaws one came with the speech. I feel like that should be in there. But also, they need to put the Headbangers double team move in. Somehow. Full tag team entrances. Yeah, like, I don't know how, you know, like, the weird thing about Nintendo 64, like, in particular the pro wrestling game ROM hacking, is, fix my chat, is how, like, there was not, you know, this isn't like fucking the Mario decompiles and shit. There were not a lot of, like, natural coders in the wrestling fan game community, you know? So, very specifically, the wrestling ROM hacking came from, like, this very fucking figure out how to get something to work at all and then don't change it kind of fucking approach. So, as far as I know, the difficulty that they have, that Price has with getting it onto a cartridge isn't the ROM size so much as, like, stuff to do with the RAM that it uses. Like, that's a big one. Basically, these days, you know, if you put it on an EverDrive, it will run on a Nintendo 64. Like, that's one of his, like, things, is it has to run on original hardware. So far as I know, you can have, like, they can be pretty big on an EverDrive. Like, I'm sort of curious now, actually, just how big the ROM file actually is. So, I mean, yeah, it's pretty big. I mean, Resident Evil 2, Pokemon Stadium 2, Conker's Bad Fur Day are all, you know, roughly the same size. I mean, I'm not surprised about Resident Evil 2. That thing's a fucking feat. Oh yeah, have you seen Mario with a shotgun? Fucking great. You motherfucker. Fucking Dizzy, get up already? That's some bullshit. Yeah, like personally, I feel like the wanting to get it to work on original hardware and stuff is admirable, and I think in terms of like a focus point, probably useful. You know, like it's probably good to have that. Mr. Ass, stop showing your ass. But you know, I mean, ideally, I would love to see this get to. Like, I feel like the zenith of this is a decompile, where you can just from the ground up build tools to make stuff, and to have it really be that kind of, the kind of open that it needs. Well, after this, there are two sort of things planned after this. One of them is what was going to be the sequel to this, WWF Backlash, that only ever had like a basic design document, sadly. Some of the work that Price is putting into it include a functional Hell in a Cell, which he has going pretty well. Like you can find on his YouTube, like the Hell in a Cell footage, and it is fucking crazy, but it is fairly unstable. So, I mean, look, I'd play it now, unstable and all, because it looks fucking amazing. But, he wants to get it to, like, actually work. And there's an ECW one planned as well. So the idea is to basically just get this finished. There's going to be a few more little additions hither and yon, but basically all the major additions are kind of already in. So yeah, No Mercy Plus Plus Deluxe is basically going to be, Backlash. That's where there'll be a lot of work put into getting like new characters in and a few other things. Who made Thrasher fucking king of reversals? Fucking dickhead. I know, right? I wonder if I can... Huh. I always wonder what happened if I try to, like, do the old fucking post-bash. Yes, yes. Kick your friend. Kick your stupid friend. Ah. Stop hitting me. Because, I mean, ideally, one thing I'd love to see, and this is not something that I could sanely request because it's just completely beyond, like, the possibilities really of what you could hack into this, but, like, my ideal for this would be a decompilation with an inbuilt move editor, but also, like, to basically almost just kind of release it with just, 500 creator wrestler slots and the ability to download stuff, but also, like, create a title mode, where you can, like, build a story. Just basically, because then you could go through and just have, like, all the classic fucking, arcs and stuff in there. And I think that'd really, because there's also just a lot of little things that I'd fiddle with, like having the, a few, like the Shawn Michaels flying forearm is really good, but like something like that needs to be done for the flying crossbody. Because like that's one thing the way the game works just didn't really work very well with, was like those kinds of flying moves that need you to really make contact with your opponent. Really? That's your fucking hard B grapple? Yeah, but I mean, like, this would be, you know... It would be complicated. It would be for the weirdos who've been doing this. Because that's the thing, like, all of this stuff has been getting done in the most difficult way possible this entire time. You know, like, the way the ROM hacks have been getting done were not the good way of doing it. And so, you know... Getting some of that tidied would just be a real fucking benefit to all concerned. Yeah, room, characters, action, text. Like, kind of like just Windows Movie Maker, you know? Like, it doesn't need to be complicated. There's a character going like this and then text show up. Like, you can get most of fucking wrestling done that way. Let's hit him with that running fame. Ah, you motherfucker. Who's laughing now? I've sat on your head. Running, sit on your head. All rise for the Ass Man national anthem. Alright, let's off, turn DQ off. I'll leave that on. Let's have a hardcore match, have some fun. Where is he? Cactus. I always find myself drawn to the lower cards for the hardcore matches. Oh, we'll just let's knuckle up Taz. Who was usually in the hard? Oh yeah, there's Al Snow. Fucking goddamn weird Italian Sontara who's black for some reason. Cypress Hill did his theme briefly. I liked Al Snow. I liked a lot of the fucking undercard. Alright, Al. I'm fucking schlong about this. So, I'm pretty sure that's new. Oh, don't give me two of them. There's several Mankinds in this. Ow. Fine, you dick. But there's also work to be able to break the announce table from the ground, like so the move will just get over on it. That. Ah, you schlong. The table! This is a miracle, and I love everything about it. You can't set someone up on the table yet, but you can put people through it. Yeah, Al Snow picks up head. Motherfucker. Ah, eat shit. So yeah, one thing the game never had was fucking tables. Went the wrong way. That's a new suplex, though. Damn it. Why is replay off? At the moment, it just sort of stays there, and you can just pick it back up, which I like. But and there'll be an option in the main one where you can have it either flicker and disappear or stay there. Fucking smack. Like, having fucking tables in this is just it'll be even better once you can, like, get them, like, fucking onto it, because that's, like, the one hurdle left. Like, the, there's a lot of it working on, like, Randy's YouTube channel, which is, you know, worth having a look at. But again, just, you know, it was real unstable. And, like, personally, like, I'd play it anyway, I don't care, but I do understand that, like, you know, he wants it to be, like, working. Like, I just, gimme, you know? Oh, look at it! Oh, fuck you, Kurt. Fucking come here. Tazplex! Fucking dipshit angle. I was right in the middle of doing something cool and you had to come out and ruin it. Well, in the next beta, the table, it's an option, but the table will flicker and disappear, but you can when you reach into the crowd to get a weapon, you can hold C up and it'll just like pick up a table by default. Really should probably is the table's probably a bit too close for whatever it is going to do here. Yeah. I never get the fucking leg grab. I always get fucking reversed off that shit. Fuck off. How's Al's got fucking bullshit? Motherfucker. Yeah, how do you like me now? I'm just gonna stand here and just like disapprove. Huh? I disapprove! This is all your fault, fucking Angle. Stupid dipshit. How are you back there already? Disapproving. Try your fucking sidekick on me, you son of a bitch. Come on. Eat shit. I'm gonna break your neck like I did to fucking Sabu. Let's never get sick of that. You can put like the pickup table on the announce table or onto like the table in the backstage areas and shit, so you get like double tables. I'm pretty sure that's just Roman Reigns' music as well.
Exhibition.
I'll just leave it on hardcore for now. But yeah, so there's like Fun Mankind. Actually Cool Mankind's parts are in, including the gloves, which is really, really cool. So I built him. Then there's, what do we got? Regular Mick Foley. Sactus Cack. And Dude Love. Let's just beat up Midian. I feel like the nude Midian should just have like the Mr. R sensor texture just that's as pants. Like if they could work that out, I think that'd be great. There's only the Game Boy Color story that originally was going to interact with this, apparently. But like putting new champion modes in is not easy. But yeah, like create a fucking story would be the dream, you know. I don't even remember. I remember giving like I remember giving Yachts the fucking blue meanie dance as a taunt, because that is just the funniest thing in the world to me. I think Midian's like a professional chef now. Like, not a bad one either. So, like, good for him, man. You know, good for him for, like, fuck getting his life together. But yeah, like, the thing is, they also put, like, you know, the Sweet Shin music in, like, so they, you know, the original No Mercy didn't have, like, really Dude Loves finisher, but this one does, which is a nice, don't be, you get kicked in the penis. Like, because the game has a few new move, like, instances, like, so you can have special move, like pushing the fucking thumbstick in grapple, or holding the D-pad and pushing a thumbstick. And apparently that was a real big one to get in. Like, it was fiddly to basically add a whole extra context for moves to occur in. And given that it was hard for that, I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel maybe you could probably prefab, maybe, like, it might be able to be inserted just if you had a whole thing and it didn't require sort of any extra parts, but the thing about wrestling weapons is, like, there's no way to use the sledgehammer in the one way you'd use a sledgehammer, and that's why it's a stupid fucking wrestling weapon. Leave it to fucking Triple H. Fucking Several H. The world's most successful B+ player. God damn it, fuck you. Don't block my penis hit. I love that. Just a good cell animation. Good old classic Chad. I lost all of his toes. That's a shame. I love it. You know, because it's just doing moves on weapons like that is one thing that most other fucking wrestling games couldn't do. Like, the SmackDown games can't do it. They have to add moves, like, onto weapon in order for it to, like, fucking be a thing. Whereas this just lets you fucking, you know, just lets you do it. It's like having your wrestling weapon. Like, the thing is, like, Cactus Jack's fucking board with barbed wire, right? Like, that looks dangerous, and also you can swing it at somebody because it's a board with barbed wire. The barbed wire can be a little bit gimmicked. It can be real if you just feel like getting hurt, but it's not going to kill you, you know? A sledgehammer, if you swing it like a human being would swing a sledgehammer, is a lethal fucking weapon. It's like, what's my weapon that I carry to the fucking ring? A gun. And then I spend the rest of the time, I spend my whole fucking career with my gun just hitting people with the fucking butt of it because, you know, duh. And then that's what happens is fucking Triple H, the fucking brain wizard, picks a goddamn sledgehammer and then proceeds to just nudge people with it because duh. Because, like, I think one time someone was out wearing, like, a fucking motorcycle helmet and he took a swing at him. And it's like, all right, great, you did that. Now pick something normal, you fucking dipshit. Oh, that sound. Oh, really, Undertaker? Oh, yeah, well, guess what? Sweet Shin music onto the chair! Ah, fucking broke out of that early. God damn it. I'm legitimately still angry about, like, Booker T. Like, that was around when I stopped watching. I was just like, ah, fuck you. Every time I think about that, I get fucking pissed off. Like, all of his things are completely inorganic. No one called him the Game. No one called him the cerebralist out. All of his attempts at a catchphrase are failures. Like, does anyone remember the diamond? Like, when he was trying that for a little while? Yeah, like, couldn't even, you know, and, like, the whole story was, like, them being racist, too. Like, very explicitly being racist. And then the whole idea is, like, and then Booker wins because, like, fuck you. And then he didn't. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, that's great. That's, you know, racism wins in the end. That's a fun story we can all enjoy. Yes, that's Booker T. And that fateful event accidentally transferred the end pass to Hogan for life. And we all saw how he used that. I'm going to give you such a concussion. Love it. Alright, let's get some sweet shin music and then the double arm DDT. That was refreshing. Because I was never a Hogan fan. I loved Macho Man because the flying elbow drop was the fucking coolest fucking thing. I was legitimately scared of Jake the Snake Roberts because he was a nut. Mr. Perfect I thought was a genius because the Perfect Plex was just brilliant as far as I was concerned. Such a great little sweet shin music. But yeah. Exhibition. It's good to see. Yeah, sadly we don't have the Hell in a Cell yet. Fuck. That was the only thing the SmackDown 2 had over like this, was like the cell and tables. And now it doesn't even have the tables. Oh, like Dude Love's one of my favorites as well. Like, you know, it could have been a lot more fun. I mean, one I really love using is like Classic Mankind. I love Classic Mankind. You know, back when, because I fucking remember, man, like as Undertaker, you know, the whole thing was like, you know, like, part of the way of keeping him sane was he wasn't really interested in the title, you know? It was just this other thing. And, like, you know, fucking what's his name? Paul Bearer controlled him, so it all worked itself out. But then, like, you know, he's this thing. And I remember my fucking friend who, I can't remember what it was, but his dad had, like, satellite TV for some job thing. Like, did, like, work between Australia and the States. And so he had access to, like, Raw and shit. He could just watch it. And there's him telling me about this new guy called Mankind, and he, like, made Undertaker submit. I'm like, fucking what? Like, yeah, he's this new fucking mutant. I'm like, hell yeah. And then it looks like this. He's crazy. Yeah, the hose are on this one as well. And the Godfather actually has a fucking, you know, the pimp drop. Oh yeah, so there's British Bulldog, and then there's actually fun British Bulldog, because the creator wrestler parts are in there. You know, Sammy's actually fun Big Boss Man. The women's division is just so depressing. Because, like, I thought, oh, yeah, Trish, she was a wrestler, but this is, like, before Trish was a wrestler. So I had to go make a separate Trish that had, like, you know, actual wrestler stats and shit. I don't think that's her. Oh, no, that's right. I swapped him out. This is, like, this is the Trish that can actually wrestle. Did Linda McMahon just do the kick? She's reading the fucking chat. What the? Oh, hell yeah. Like, they gave Linda a bunch of shoot wrestler gimmick shit. That's amazing. Fucking... Ken Shamrock. Bob Backlund. They've got some real good, a few other little, like, bits and bobs I'll show that they've added that add so much. So, oh god, what is that? So there's a new... There's a version of this beta that lets you save move changes to the main cast. It's unstable. I, however, did download it because I don't care. Hopefully, one of the like late versions will have that as well because I do need it. But like, at any rate, so yeah, there's like a new mandible claw for standing. Like, so they've got like the old vintage one. Love it. Alright, yeah, Angle got a few good like reworks, but still his default like his basic move list was really weak. Because like when they were building it, you know, Angle had only just shown up. And by the time it came out, Angle was out and like fucking, you know, doing a lot, but like yeah, there's a few different versions of like the ankle lock, like so they got like, you know, his good one, but then they have the pullback. Ding. See, I'd probably make facing down the ankle lock and then facing down special the pull back ankle lock. This is why I really want to be able to like save move list changes. Yeah, cancel. Kane. I gotta see. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with Linda McMahon now? Actually, who's going to be in charge of the now no longer existing Department of Education? So that's. I think her finisher is like the fucking. So there's a Stephanie slap, but then there's the Linda slap, which, yeah, it's the slap reversal. Rolling leg lock. Oh. She's like a submission specialist. Yeah, the tarantula. I love tarantula. I don't think that's in this. It wasn't originally. I would love to see it added. I know there have been a few additions. We'll go through some of the other grapples. So the bonsai drop is new. Yeah, get him, Linda. That was the mosh pit. This is nice because it's also like Molly Holly's move. The Shattered Dreams. Stinkface is always in it. Super Brain Buster, Super Driver, Hurricane Rana, Plastics. The Beal's a nice addition. Great little corner move there for your big boys. Make them feel a little larger. Really gets them going too. Oh yeah, some bulldogs. So we finally got like, what's his name? Rick Steiner's finisher in it, finally. Dudley dog, which you can also use for, what's her name? Thing I was just talking about. Yeah. Stalling superplex is nice. Reverse spinning, it's nice to see. Yeah, Bigelow's finishers in this. It was the Fire Thunder driver, like the greetings from Asbury Park. I think it is just in here as Fire Thunder. Flying DT, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot. So yeah, here's like the Game Boy Buster, which is like, that's the normal fucking muscle buster that you could probably give to like, Samoa Joe. And then here's the wacky one from anime! And the Game Boy driver as well. Gas mask. That's nice to see in there. Yeah, we got like some solid, yeah, so that's like the, what's his name? The Shamrock ankle lock where he sort of wrestles him down. Armbar and a crossface, looks nice. Baldo Baldwin's always in there. Yeah, the Stratisfaction. Like, I think the Stratisfaction was a cutter. I guess I can't fucking remember. Butterfly lock, that was always in there. Sensor kick, or, you know, Booker T's axe kick when you create him. The weird version of, like, the move they gave Disco Inferno, I've never seen any human ever do it, ever. Nice new chokeslam bomb, looks pretty cool. I don't get, like, the cross DD. I suppose it doesn't have, like, the fucking arm pose, but, like, still, it seems like a lot of effort to it. Traditional diamond cutter, a nice RKO. A better version of the double arm DDT. The second one doesn't do anything really different, it's just slower. Fine. The effect isn't in here, but like, you do blow a fireball. For some reason the effect doesn't show up in the creator section. Yeah, good old fucking even flow DDT. Wasn't the franchiser a belly to belly? Gory bombs new. Hair toss is new as well. It actually looks pretty good when you got the space behind you. Ah, the Kawada fuck your neck. We've got two inverted DDTs now, so there's the normal one. I can't remember which is which. I think that's the new one. No, that's the new one. Few Iron Claws. That one, pretty sure, was in it originally. This one's new, yeah. Old jackhammer. There's a stalling jackhammer now in the regular grapple list, which is nice to see. Jericho doing multiple power bombs for some reason. Kane's chokeslam from Hell's a little different. Nice to see. There's the Linda Stapper, the fucking Max Stunner. Oh yeah, there's a new Michinoku driver that's... Yeah, the actual Michinoku driver doesn't look like shit. I think there's another snowplow as well. Like... Facebusters, yeah, real cutter. Yeah, it was just the stunner. Power slams, the MMA armbar. Corellan's goddamn kill you move. The Steiner screwdriver. Or fuck you. Sharpshooter from Grapples, nice to see. Got two, second Sky High. I'm not really sure why. I mean, you know, I'm not sad that it's there. Slapjack, that's, oh, what was Booker T's tag partner called? It's like barely did anything else. Yeah, so we got like the Gumby snowplow, like, this was the first one, because it just, yeah, look at that. It actually drops on his head now, you know? Where's the first one? There's one over the back. It doesn't look like a vertical suplex. It might look shit. I love these new stunner cells. That's beautiful. But doing. Stevie Ray, yeah. The Slapjack was Stevie Ray's finisher. We got a few new. Like I know some of these were in it. Some slightly different Tazplexes. Another ultimate armbar. Yeah, there were a few other. There's a lot. Like, there's a surprising amount added. And it's enough that you just keep going, oh, wow, look at that. Oh, wow, look at that. And then it starts fucking me up, because I can't remember what was in it originally, because they all look really good. I'm pretty sure the Gutbuster's new. Oh, yeah, there's a proper hard jumping power driver in the strong grapple section now, which is great, because it drives me nuts that they're all in the light grapple section. A pile driver is not a light grapple. Oh yeah, we got the nice big powerful punch. Nice to see. Oh yeah, we got like a different running power bomb, so not just the running power bomb pin. That's great. A few different Sambo suplexes. Ah, the single arm DDT's back. Bonk. Have a new snap power bomb that looks a little more aggressive. Like that. Yeah, here's the stalling jackhammer. With pin. Oh yeah, they've got the in the last version of this I had, like, you can't transfer creator wrestlers, like there's Owen Hart stuff, like Owen's face and all that stuff. And you can give him the pile driver that he used to nearly kill Stone Cold. Wouldn't let anyone do that one to me. You can actually see the part where Stone Cold's neck gets compressed. No, there's no power of the punch. There is the Regal Cutter is in this, and the Regal Stretch is in this. So you got the Regal Cutter. And if we go down to ground, lower body, I think it's facing down. That's probably the specials. Yeah, there we are, Regal Stretch. I mean, I'd say, to be fair, Owen did die. You know, that's Not a lot of heat to be, you know, and like his last moments were absolute screaming terror. Yeah, that's the craziest part, is Austin did that to Cherno. Oh, the leftovers they've got in here. Strangely buff Earl Hebner. Fucking goddamn. Bob Backlund's such an enigma, man. Yeah. Actual Big Show, because Big Show's not in No Mercy, because of weird legal bullshit. Yeah, I made a 4th costume for the Giant. Funaki! Funaki! Tiger Ali sing for some baffling reason. Like, I'm just not sure why. I think maybe leftover parts were in it or something. I want to think that. Like, I think it was just because his, like, picture was in there. Oh. Draws when he could still go. Or walk. Or be alive. Poor bastard. Gangrel! Oh, it wasn't just, like, those extra matches weren't great, but, like, Goldberg, like, concussed him, like, 3 times in that one match. It wasn't just that one kick. Like, there were a few. Like, it was really bad. Lillian Garcia, yeah, there's Regal. Love to see it. The Mean Street Posse. Remember them? Pete Gas. Pete Gas. Gas. Raven's down in here for some reason. I haven't gone really hard on the creation stuff because, like, I know that the other fucking beta's coming out, and then I just have to do it all over again, you know? Which is, I mean, it's fun, but also I don't want to have to do everything every time. Yeah, I mean, like, if he'd maybe had a lie down after the Goldberg match, that might have been smart, you know? Maybe don't have a fucking match against fucking... Like, I'm concussed. What have I got up on the plate? Oh, match against Terry Funk. Yeah, brilliant idea. I mean, that's just that problem of that era particularly, though, where it's just, you know... My brain hurts. Oh, well, off to work. You know, it's just... It's such a... The brain's important, you know? It's kind of an important part. Yeah, I think, because I think Stevie's got the actual Stevie stuff. Because I know the stuff's in it. Like the... Let's see if we can find some of it. Because you can change the appearances. What he used to wear, it was like Daisy Dukes or some shit, wasn't it? You can make Chaz. That's what Mosh was after he was Beaver Cleavage. There we go. I'm pretty sure it was these. That's, you know, that walking around with, like, the fucking, you know, Latter-day Saints name tag. Well, I mean, his shirt's actually in here. Like, I've definitely seen it. I can't remember where, because there's, like, you know, a lot of little things, but, like, I think, is it a short sleeve, or it might be, we'll look in others. There's vests, Godfather, leader, some referee ones, the old Schuster belt. There's none too, and I... Oh, okay, it makes them thicker. That's interesting. Meat. Smitty. There's a new Hardy's shirt. It's nice to see. Headbanger stuff. Yeah, so the blue meanie one's in here. I mean, maybe it was just the blue meanie one he was wearing. Yeah, the Job Squad. Like, did Stevie Ray have his own version of the Blue World Order group? Oh yeah, they got Owen Hart parts in here as well. You can have your own Sailor Steve. Yeah, because that's probably the one I'm thinking of, but like, that's too cool, turtleneck. I think there's, oh no, it'll be in like the thing, yeah, so, what was it, the blue meanie one? And then it'll have had, what, a ponytail? Is it kind of that one? And it was a little bit, like, more on the front, wasn't it? Like, kind of... Yeah, I'm not feeling any of those. Everyone was, like, yeah, like, people love Too Cool. Yeah, that's about right. Slightly brown. Was he? Like, it was brown. His hair's like a natural kind of brown, isn't it? Let's fix this. Where's Blue Meanie's music? Is it? I swear Blue Meanie's stuff's in here. Maybe it's... I don't know, maybe it isn't. Backlund, Benoit. Philly Boys. Well, especially something that managed, like, that was when they had at least a quasi-functional tag division. And you could be a really big tag guy, and your team were big, and that would, like, help translate, you know? I can swear that fucking Blue Meanie fucking thing was in here. It just sucks. Oh, that fucking evil Rikishi. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's so wild that Lowdown are actually in this. Yeah, I suppose. I don't want the fucking, you know, right to censor music, though. Is that Lowdown music? I didn't think so. Where are we? Wait, was Stevie? Was it Stevie? Make it Stevie. Fucking non-quirty bullshit always fucks me up. I would be a robot called Howard Bomb, and my finisher would be called Susan. So I'm pretty sure you can make the Blue World Order. Okay, we'll leave that. Actually, where? You got APA, you got Brothers of Destruction, Dudleys, Hardys. Head cheese! We can do head cheese! And Moolah. Fucking lowdown. I just. Radicals, right to censor. Alright. Let's, so we put Stevie in. Right, Blue Meanie's not in here, is he? Ah, god damn it. Not the creator Blue Meanie. But yeah, so you can like, so when you've got your faction, now you can come down here, you can give the faction their own TitanTron, their own entry pyro, ring pyro, stage pyro, their own music. Really fucking cool. I think Blue Meanie's picture's in here and everything. Like, Blue Meanie's one of those characters, because he was in WrestleMania 2000. So, like, yeah, there he is. Like, I wish his music were in. Come on. But, they do have the funniest part is they've got, like, two kinds of Blue Meanie fucking eye paint, you know? Like, they actually have both Blue Meanie eye paints. Weird little fat guy. What kind of fat was Blue Meanie? Oh, look at that. You can have big fat ass fat. I think it was that fat, really. It's kind of about that fat. I mean, Meanie's face has to be in here. Meat. Yeah, there it is. It's just so easy to make them that I just find, like, I wasn't planning on doing this, but now it's just like, well, yeah, I gotta have fucking Blue Meanie in there, I mean. What was I gonna do? Hair, that's right. What was it? It was one of these dreads, I think. It was like... That's it. Didn't he have something like that? And it was blue? Also, cut jeans. No, wait, those are the Droz cut jeans, I think. Oh no, here's with shorts. I think that's about right, wasn't it? Ah, whatever. Alright, now the only other detail I'm doing for him is, where is it? Is it in here under meanie? Damn it. Take a go. There are a lot of taunts. Okay, there are a lot of fucking taunts. There it is. Such a weird guy. Make him accompanied by I think it's glitching a little, but whatever. Like, I swear I've saved this. Who else was in Blue World Order? I cannot for the life of me fucking remember. Just some other oddballs and misfit toys. It's just, it's... He's the perfect shape for that funny dance. You know, it fucking kills me every time I see it. Because it's the perfect kind of fat guy dance that isn't just like kind of a jiggle, you know? There's nothing that's really like Blue Meanie's music, you know? Nah. No, this is the Duke Nukem thing. It's all too guitar-y, you know? They've got to get the Blue Meanie in there. Is that 2DX? Hell yeah. Not close, but funny. Let's make fucking Al Snow, who cares? I can't remember if it comes out like that in singles or tags. The one downside is there's no like Sunday Night Heat or anything. You know, I love playing like real low card matches on like the fucking Sunday Night Heat stages and shit. Just a nice clean affair, please. I'll be Stevie because he's got actual moves. What other weird fucking ECW leftovers have we got floating around? Probably not a lot. We'll put him against like fucking Taka. Bottom of the card! Fuck yeah. Oh, that's right, Hollywood Nova. Because he's in that other fucking wrestling game, actually. Oh, that's right. I didn't change Steven Richards' I can't, because it's... Damn it. So this is why I need to be able to edit the actual moves, you know? Stevie versus Steven. Ah, yeah, we should have done that. Right to censor Stevie versus Blue World Order Stevie. Steven versus Stevie. Who will win? Huh. It didn't even occur to me that there'd be a Blue World Order Japan. Son of a bitch. I mean, that was a little early to go for a fucking hard grapple, but also, like, I got a good sense for when the computer will let me get away with one. Yeah. Big heavy guy, fucking drop kick. The only two wrestlers to like wear Daisy Dukes like this was Steven Richards and, of all people, Ahmed. There are pictures of him just wearing them around. Absolutely perplexing creature. So if you want to step up to Punchy, fun with goddamn Ahmed Johnson in a bit. There we go. Alright, so he's got the not sweet chin music, like the super kick. You know, cool. But something that, like, you know, these games always had was like, you had to grab first. Not anymore. Why are you doing that? Ah, damn. Yeah, no, fake Sting. That was a weird one. Oh, you can make it, Stevie. Come on. I believe in you. Can't! Revenge. Now. Oh, you son of a bitch! Oh, yeah, fuck that. Every time! Going into business for himself. That was, I wanted to create like a list of like just worthless wrestling moves, like just having like, you know, that was, you know, one of my other like complete jobber gimmicks of just having like the worst, just coming up with the worst ideas for moves, like leg drop to the legs, you know, just really stupid shit. Like, doing like the body splash like that, but the idea is I land and hit their head with my nuts. The problem is I'm doing the Stevie kick after I've already done like the grapple one. I like that I can do the down taunt and just pat him on the head. I mean, the worm's no dumber than the rock bottom. I'm not the rock bottom, the fucking people's elbow. Fucking snake eyes they give everybody for some reason. Oh, hell yeah. Sadly, it is just like a strike, and then it can be blocked. But that's fair. The thing is, though, like, The Rock comes to, like, basically a complete halt before, like, fucking, what's his name? Muda's fucking, like, flashing elbow, that involves some degree of momentum. That intro is still, like, the best intro in, like, almost all of games. It gets me excited for a fucking story that I know ended probably in the worst possible way it could have. Second worst, I suppose, but, like, still among the fucking, like, it basically was one of the things that just killed WCW. But I watched that fucking intro and I'm still like, fuck yeah! Sting versus Hogan at Starrcade. What? But yeah, we got, you know, standing specials, we've got running specials, we've got running special grapples, we've got 2 specials from the front and back, got more moves, got loads of fucking creator wrestler parts. It's like, it really lives up to No Mercy Plus. It's got fucking tables, which is like a fucking miracle. Actually, well, alright, okay. Where's the... Where are we? Oh yeah, so there's one of the good ROM hacks is Revenge. Revenge turns all the made-up characters at the end into like who they actually were meant to be. That's pretty cool. I mean, there wasn't really anything special about the Yahtzee thing. It was just like, you know. God damn it. Great. Like, fuck, this is good. Like, this is a better intro than even the WWF games. Like, look at this shit. This was made by, like, some fucking Japanese wrestling fans, man. You know? You get to make the WCW game, and then they just went all fucking hard on it. Like, this does not need to be this cool. Like, I mean, you bought fucking, and especially off the back of World Tour, which just wasn't bad. And then you get Revenge, and it's this, and it's just like, fuck. The only two things that really suck about this are no actual entrance music, and they don't have Hogan's leg drop, which still drives me insane. Like, look at this. The people who made this like WCW more than WCW liked WCW.
What?
Laughs quad tearingly. I mean, I was a fan of Diesel, you know, and then when he became champ and they tried to make him like Hulk for some reason, because Vince is an idiot. Ah, Brad. The dancing dildos. La Parka. That's one thing too, is I really like a lot of Revenge has got really good fucking general background music. There's a little bit more variety to it. It's not all just like trying to be, you know, wailing guitar. That is an interesting, you know, kind of historical. You know, what if it wasn't Hogan? Oh well. And then they ruined it. Because Hogan's a piece of shit. I don't remember what the manual for this looks like. I love the cover here, just because it makes it look like Nash and like fucking Raven are friends, and they were worried their two friends weren't going to get along, and now that's happened, and they're having to watch them fight. Excellent. Blows. These moves will vary similarly and according to the same parameters as the hold moves. Thanks. Colors. I love, like, it's going through and explaining, like, fucking, you know, the different leagues, like Ravens, Flock, and shit. Akai Man! Wow, an official strategy guide. The Ravens Flock Arc t-shirt is like the closest thing you could probably wear like a regular person. Hey, Quest 64. But man, these things fucking ruled compared to like, I mean, you know, this shit. And the tragedy of like, you know, the WCW games prior to, oh god, look at that. Like, look at this shit. Look at this, and then understand why everyone was so excited about like fucking, you know, that balls-ass garbage. Mayhem, which was like it was a step in the right direction, but like not a very good one. And then backstage assault. I just don't even look at this shit. Look at this goddamn. You're not even in a ring. I hate you. Look at Kevin Nash. Look at that face. That is magical. Yeah, I love the little referee. That was such a cool little thing. Like, and then it's, you know, in the WWF one, it's Al Hebner. That's nice to see. But yeah, man. I mean, like, you know. It's like getting new number. This is what I mean. Like, people talk about like the rose-tinted glasses, and yeah, you don't want to look back on the past of rose-tinted glasses, but you know what you can do? You could invent a rose-tinted portal. You could reach into that portal and bring back something that should have existed back then but didn't, and you just wind up with like better shit. And like the idea of a No Mercy with all these extra moves and with tables, you could pull tables out. You could put cunts through tables. Nah, the headset broke, and I couldn't do DOS for like the past 3 weeks. But that'll be back tomorrow. Unfortunately. I think I'm up to the W's. I fucking completely don't know where I am. It's been too long. Yeah, this was some of the WCW music that I liked. But yeah, that's the only other Patreon I'll tell you to go sign up for, because I just want this faster. You know, go find Randy Price. Like, seriously, go look at some of the fucking. Actually, fuck it, I'll look it up, because it's the fucking Hell in the Cell shit that he's got is insane. Like, it's insane. Like, to see that level of ROM hacking for a wrestling game. So there we go. So here's some of the other table work. So yeah, see in this one you see you can actually climb on the tables. Which, I mean, will add an awful lot. Yeah, this is kind of like the Backlash build. So a lot of this stuff, so like, well, some of this stuff, like the tables particularly, getting like turned into No Mercy Plus. But I mean, yeah, obviously, once you could finally like, you know, look at that, actually put them through. I mean, that's spectacular. And then probably the coolest goddamn thing in the world, though. I mean, this legitimately stunning. Yeah, the work thing was fine. It's just, you know, a fucking meeting. Like, again, back in the day, there was like one ROM hack for tables, and it was, you know, it was an action replay code, and it was garbage. I mean, the idea that you could have something where if you, like, you know, actually bash their head into it, you know, you could open the fucking cage cell door and shit. But I mean, just looking at the rooftop physics for how this cell works, it works better than the fucking PlayStation games. Like, miles better. Like, they go off the edge in a way that makes physical sense. Like, it's the best cell mechanics I've ever seen. Yeah, that was one thing, like, any replays kind of, like, completely glitched it. I mean, look at that. Just fucking killer cunt. Perfect. You know, like, the edge is just there, you know? They don't do that stupid bounce and twirl that they put in. You can jump off properly. This one's amazing. Fucking look at that. I think my favorite here, the stunner through the cell. Because no wrestling game has had the fucking cell mechanics that I want. The closest were probably the GameCube ones. They weren't bad, but they weren't great. That, fucking spectacular. The problem I have with the modern ones is the running system is really, really, really awful. And it means I can't do basic, like, Irish whip spots, and that just drives me nuts. Like, I enjoyed some of the SmackDown, I think up to about 2008. I think it was around 2011 or something that they changed the running system to the, instead of, like, holding a direction and tapping a button to, like, sprint, you kind of had this omnidirectional jog, and it's just shit. Like, half the time it's not even fast. So, like, you can't really do a bunch of moves that way, like, without the sense that you're really fucking running. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, like, because, like, even, you know, for as fun as Here Comes the Pain is, and it is a lot of fun, throwing people off of, like, the cell, they hit the ground, and then they do this big, ridiculous twirl, and it's like, just, could someone just get rid of that? Could someone just have them just hit the fucking ground like it hurt? And they don't, like, do a fucking, you know, Chun-Li spinning bird kick for some reason. Like, why does it have to be that? But yeah, that's the miracle. You know, we can. It didn't exist, but now we can make it exist. We can make the rose-tinted glasses reality real. Ah. So if you sign up for, like, mine, sign up for Randy Price's as well, because, I mean, if you make me Patreon rich, I'm just going to make that fucking Randy Price's full-time job anyway. Actually, no. I'd go for a decomp. I'd be like, I want this decompiled. Find me a swarm of nerds. Tell them I'll pay them a year's salary and I'll buy them each a nice fursuit. You can pilot, get the creation engines in there, the creation suites made, and then the rest will take care of itself. Alright. Fuck me. I've been doing this for 2 hours. Well, that's what happens. I gotta do this for an hour tomorrow and then an hour every day. Until the end of time. So, it looks like this worked. So, Dos for Dan, you'll be back on tomorrow. But yeah. Go ensure that I get to play more No Mercy Plus and eventually Backlash. And the ECW one I'll be looking forward to as well, because apparently he's working on like things like stackable tables and stuff for that. Finally, I'll have a good wrestling game to play. Alright. Until then, watch my show. Alright, I'll bash you fucking kids.